Alright, let's try this again. Recording. Recording. Alright, rock and roll. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just wanted to run through a quick technical review of the Hazardous Racing Alpha gloves. We've had a lot of folks ask questions about them, as well as plenty of folks order them, and they're doing great. They're wonderful gloves. They crash extremely well. They are very, very comfortable, and I firmly believe that we have helped save a lot of people's skin. So we'll just dive right into it. Basically, the format of the glove is a dual-stitched kangaroo glove. Kangaroo being the leather of choice because it is considered to be 10 times more dense than, or fibrous I should say, 10 times more fibrous than cowhide, allowing it a little more endurance and a high-speed crash. What's unique about Hazardous Racing's kangaroo gloves is we coat them in every impact zone, everywhere we could think of in Stingray, so that you're protected in the event of a crash. We got the standard overlapping wrist straps. You're going to go ahead, you're going to slide your hand into this glove, and you're going to notice right off the bat that the interior liner is something different. This is actually Kevlar. This is the same Kevlar you would see inside of a Dragon jeans, or a standard material that's used in an abrasion resistance scenario. It really doesn't add a whole lot of cost to us to change the interior nylon into a Kevlar, but what it does is it allows us to have better peace of mind and safety in the folks that wear our gear. That's the number one priority with us. We always want to protect people the best that we possibly can. Obviously, it's road racing or track riding or motorcycle riding or however you're using these materials, but we want to do everything at Hazardous Racing to try to keep everyone as safe as possible. What you'll notice right off the bat is that we've protected the entire outer of your hand. In the event of a crash, this is typically the most likely place for you to hit and slide. We line this. You'll see this is actually the animal from the ocean. A lot of people ask what this is. This is Stingray. Stingray itself is 25 times stronger than leather. I have yet to, in the business, see anyone get through it. That's not an open challenge, but I have yet to see anyone actually get through it. If worst case scenario I've seen is slides at a couple hundred feet where it's gotten down to the white, and that just means that it's gotten down through the first dermal layer of the Stingray. We have upgraded the Stingray a little bit. We've actually started double stitching around the hide itself. The Stingray has performed excellently in crashes, but what we have seen is at high speed, high distance crashes, pieces would peel. Obviously the rider would still be okay. However, we want to make sure that our glove lasts crash and crash and crash again. Please don't crash, 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 and crash. Anyway, your left-handed glove is going to be equipped with a wiper. This is great for track debris, assuming you don't wear tearaways while you're on the racetrack. And you're going to notice we work really hard to ensure a lot of ventilation in our race gloves. It's not our choice to put perforations in the fingers, because any perforations in leather can actually weaken the structural integrity of that material. So what we choose to do is we place armors that you see on a lot of gloves, but we always choose as much ventilated armor as we can. So you'll see on your secondary finger segments here, you actually have vented fingers as well as ventilation in the ABS knuckles. Titanium knuckles, when you order, are actually a choice. It's not an upgrade charge in any way, shape, or form. The gloves do retail at $279, and we do add a second piece of ventilation back here for the air to actually escape through the glove as you travel. So if you're in a riding position, air is flowing through, it can actually brush across the top of your hand. They're very, very comfortable. You'll also notice here in the palm we've incorporated the standard grip material for holding on as you're flying across the racetrack. And we've got it all Kevlar stitched internally. Any questions, any comments, any whatnot, you can post here on the website, or you can email us directly at info@hazardousracing.com, or you can just hit the contact us button on the website and we'll get back to you immediately. Thanks, and have a good night.